debates. Actually, this is called Late Night Hip Hop Live. Usually it's every Monday night. It's early Tuesday morning. We still doing it, but I'm gonna play. Let's give them something nasty. TBC, Team Box Cutter Beats. You know what it is. Come check us out. But yeah, when you hear this, you know what it is. Tell them.
Can't let you funnel my boy Jimmy like that.
YouTube, we got another one tonight. Late Night Hip Hop Live with your boy Bruce Lively. Oh, wait a minute. We got some mic issues. There we go. Now we can hear you, D-Boy Slim. What you got to say, man? Late Night Hip Hop Live with your boy Bruce Lively. D-Boy Slim in the place to be. Yeah, it's simple. Tonight, I thought we would go in about April 3rd. Cassidy versus Hitman, Holla. Now, people out there, you know, if you've been staying in tune with battle rap, if you've been staying in tune with the basement, if you've been staying in tune with Late Night Hip Hop Live, we've covered Cassidy in the battle format. I personally am tired. I don't need to hear anymore. And my main point is, this is just me. You guys leave it right there. You can comment, you can talk. We'll be looking at you live if you're still up with us. If I see Patrick Ewing fail at 5 championships and then go down to North Carolina State and win, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Cassidy has lost to the best of the best and now is trying to hit the second gear, the second tier, and see if maybe he can handle it there. At that point, you're Cassidy. You're not an up and comer. You're not the young guy out of what's that? Gonzaga that's doing well, getting ready for the draft. You're someone who has already been to the dance many times. You come to this stage and you fail. I don't want to see you play against the JV team. I don't want to see you play against the B team. Thoughts, sir?
I disagree with everything you just said.
We back to the basement debates, people.
For one, let's get this out the way. You're inaccurate and very disrespectful as it pertains to Hitman Holla and his place in battle rap. Hitman Holla, not only is he one of the most viewed battle rappers of all time, but he's battle tested, I should say, against all those whom you may consider top tier battle rappers. I'll say that again. Not only is he one of the most viewed, and this would back up, my statement in saying you're inaccurate when it comes to who Hitman Holla is as a battle rapper. Not only is he one of the most viewed battle rappers of all time, numbers wise, if you look up Hitman Holla battles with the likes of the Sue Surfs, the Arsenals, the T-Rexes, some of his battles are some of the most viewed battles of all time. Now, with that being said, if you follow the basement debates, then you would know I'm no big Cassidy fan at all. I don't say this from the standpoint of I'm a big Cassidy fan and I'm in a hurry to see him in the ring again because I'm not. And that's where we do share the same sentiment. But that's where it is because I'm not so tired of Cassidy where I put it like this. I'd like to see this battle, and I think it's going to be a good battle. It's not on the Smacks. It's not on the URL stage. It's on the RBE stage. It's in Atlanta.
April 3rd.
Here's my reasoning for it being a good battle. Yes, Cassidy has had 2 bad performances. Stinky. Some of the worst that I've ever seen. With that being said, Cassidy can still rap. I'm not going to sit up here and hold you as though, he can't rap. Cassidy can rap. I think what happened was that he was thrusted after the disaster battle where he ran his mouth talking about he's 5 million and old. He's 5 million and old. He got paid $50 million for the disaster. But I'm exaggerating, but this was the type of cap that he was putting on himself and his own promotion.
Yeah.
And he never lost the battle. He got paid X amount of dollars for the disaster. So long story short, he was thrusted into top. And with no disrespect, respectfully, no disrespect to disaster, but disaster at the time was not a top tier battle.
Right.
So he took care of a disaster, which was good. He cooked disaster as well he was supposed to. Or so we thought. I would say my expectations was for him to take care of a disaster.
Okay.
I felt that he would out-rap disaster.
All right.
I thought that his, punchlines and his gun talking or whatever the case, his street talk would outdo disaster. So I thought that he would take care of disaster.
Okay.
Now, as it came to Goods and Arsenal, that might be 1 and 2 for my favorite battle rappers of all time. He wasn't ready for the likes of those 2, and it showed. However, that doesn't mean that you can't rap anymore. That doesn't mean that you can't get a W. On any given Sunday, any football team can lose. No matter how bad of a season that they have. And I say that analogy knowing that Bruce over there is a live football fan. So, I know he catches that analogy. Respectfully, like I said, Hitman is one of the best battle rappers of all time, which, like I said, makes it an interesting battle, if nothing less, because he doesn't pop out as often as he used to, obviously because of the commercial success that he's had with Nick Cannon and the whole Wild 'N Out staff. So we don't see, or people don't consider Hitman Holla maybe to be one of the top tier battle rappers or whatever of all time or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's a whole fact.
Allow me.
Anybody discussing battle rap would tell you the same thing.
All right.
But go ahead.
Allow me to ask you 2 questions. Number 1, you say you don't believe that he can't rap. You ain't gonna say he can't rap. You know he can still rap. Actually, definitively.
Cassidy, that's a fact.
Right. And my thing is, this because of what happened. What proof?
For 20 years of listening to Cassidy.
Okay, so you know that he could rap. Now you're saying you know that he can still rap. All I know is the last 2 times he did, he stunk up the place. Now,
he did.
So you're assuming, you're hoping he can still rap. The fact that to say he can still rap is, well, unfounded. The second thing is, when you say Hitman Holla is one of the best battle rappers of all time, I hear you, but that saying one of is very misleading. Because if there's 100, to be one of them, you could be 99. And you could still be one of the 100 best battle rappers of all time. Where is he? Top 10? Is he top 10? Is he top 5? Is he top 20?
I would definitely say Hitman Holla is top 10.
Top 10?
I would definitely not put him in a pile of 100 battle rappers.
Okay.
And like I said, if we're talking about having the most views of all time, or being one of the people that have the most views, the most should make that distinction of there's not many that's ahead of him.
Well, simply because we know about Wildin' Out. You already mentioned Wildin' Out, and that's why that kind of name recognition doesn't come.
No. Slow down. I'm not talking about wilding out views.
No, I know what I'm saying that he still has name recognition from being on there.
No. Before there was a wilding out. The reason he was able to leverage making money off of a wilding out was because of his views from the battle rap scene. Hitman was a problem before he ever hooked up with Nick Cannon in the wilding out staff, which is why Nick Cannon handpicked Charlie Clips and a Hitman Holla, because he was one of the most viewed battle rappers that was in the circuit, that was in battle rap. So no, it's not the Wildin' Out brand that has helped Hitman Holla. If anything, Hitman Holla has helped the Wildin' Out brand.
Okay.
To wherever the direction is.
I will. So if I concede that, then there's another problem that I have, and I'm just saying we're gonna watch it because it's my job. I'm not excited for it, but there's another reason why, and this especially if I concede that Hitman is dope, because I do.
And to your point, not to cut you off respectfully, to your point of Cassidy, I'm not hoping anything. Performance is one thing. Being able to rap is another.
Okay.
MJ had bad performances. Tom Brady has had bad performances. Can he still throw the ball? Can he still shoot the hoop? Yes, he can still rap.
MJ cannot still throw. MJ cannot still shoot the hoop.
It's not the same as something.
MJ cannot still shoot. MJ cannot still. MJ cannot still shoot. MJ cannot still shoot the hoop. He's too old.
That's worthy of interest. I think you're speaking of, and that's what we're hopeful of.
MJ cannot still shoot the hoop.
That's the only thing I'm hopeful of.
MJ can.
Still rap. I don't think anybody will buck Cassidy.
MJ cannot still shoot the hoop because he's too old. That's all I'm saying. If Cassidy was dope once, it doesn't mean he's dope now. Not every quarterback that's 43 years old that could throw the ball 10 years ago can do it like Brady. MJ cannot still shoot the hoop, and at some point Brady won't be able to throw the ball. Well, I'm saying that he hasn't proven to me.
You don't depend on your physical. You don't depend on physicality.
But you do depend on constant ability to change, to use different styles, a constant ability to update and recreate yourself. And if you haven't done that,
you can rap or you cannot rap. You can rap or you cannot rap.
Nah, B, come on. Come on. Now you're being obtuse on purpose. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
And it's different. And the funny thing about it is because it's different from an MC. The only thing you could have 100 different rap styles, but in MCing, if none of them are interesting or they're whack, there's no flavor, that they're not reaching anybody, nobody can feel it, then it doesn't matter.
That's what I mean. There's new flavors though.
We can use the same rap style for 20 years, but if we're feeling it, we're feeling it. Period.
Have you been feeling it lately? Have you been feeling it lately? That's all. Have you been feeling it lately? That's all I'm saying.
If you're well prepared and you practice your craft, then either we're gonna be feeling it.
Have you been feeling Cassidy lately? Have you been feeling Cassidy lately? That's all I'm saying.
I just said he had 2 bad performances. That does not mean he can't rap anymore.
That doesn't mean that you know that he can, though. You said it with assertion. You know. What I'm saying is you believe. What I'm saying is I don't care. So let me get to the next point. Was if I concede that Hitman is dope, because I do believe he's dope. We've all praised his name here, right? The other point of that is the only reason why I wanted to see Cassidy come into battle rap from being a platinum level superstar not more than 10, 15 years ago, for 10 or 15 years, is not to see him do okay or beat a Hitman. That's what it's not interesting anymore. Even if he does beat him, it's like, well, that's what's up. I would expect that you could. The only reason why I want to see you in here, Cassidy, is to be the Goods, is to be the Arsenal, because you're already at the top. I don't want to see you come and beat a Hitman. And if you do, then it's like, well, that's what's up. And if Hitman beats you, he's not even getting the same amount of respect because you just came off of 2 losses to people who are better. So I wouldn't, if I was Hitman, I'd want to go see Goods or Arsenal or Rex or even Rock, right? Well, Rock has lost, so no, I want to go see somebody who's winning, not the person who just lost twice. So not only are you, it's not really necessary for Hitman, but I guess the name recognition, money is money. I know what game, I know what it is. It's a job. So Hitman gonna do that, and Cass gonna do that, and guess what? We're gonna watch, and we're gonna videotape it, and you guys out there are gonna see it, because we all make money off of this. But am I interested in seeing Cassidy versus Hitman? Not after you lose to Goods and Arsenal. I really don't want to see you anywhere anymore unless you make a new album. That's the best thing you could do is go to the studio, man. Prove that you can rap. Go to the studio, make an album that's dope. I'll download it. I'll pay the money. I didn't see you enter battle rap to beat Hitman.
Because you didn't knock out Floyd Mayweather, like I said, because Kawhi Leonard couldn't beat LeBron last year, it doesn't mean that he can't play basketball. It doesn't mean that I wouldn't watch him play basketball. I don't know where you come in.
Nah, man.
The guy has 2 bad performances and you throw him in the trash and say, I don't want to see you anymore.
No, because
maybe that's you. That's
no,
for you.
no.
I'm just not like that. Like I said.
What I'm saying is
that Cassidy had, I do believe he can still rap. I do still remember the performance he had against Disaster, and I do think he can still rap because you can beat Goods and Arsenal.
No.
Guess what?
Nobody
else could beat Goods and Arsenal either.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What I'm saying is Hitman. Okay. Hitman Holla goes up against Goods and Arsenal and loses. There's nothing lost. T-Rex goes up against Goods, he loses. There's nothing lost. If T-Rex goes up against Murder Mook and loses, there's nothing lost. If Tay-Rock,
you said that to say what?
When Cassidy comes down from the platinum albums to the battle rap, you are only there because you have to be able to beat Goods and Arsenal.
That's not true. That's not true.
Or go back to making the albums then.
That's not true. I think he hyped himself as though he would be able to beat the top tier battle rapper, but the only thing that did was allow me to know how much of an art form and how much of a science battle rap is. How it's not easy.
Definitely.
To just come from, as Joe Budden's learned, how it's not easy to just come from the recording booth and step on that stage and think you're going to beat the best.
And then Buttons quit.
It's not that easy.
And then Buttons quit. Buttons quit.
I can't fault Cassidy for not coming from the recording booth and stepping on stage and not being able to beat the best battle rapper ever. I'm not going to fault him. I can't fault him. That doesn't mean.
And now Joe Buttons runs a podcast.
I don't want to see him no more. That doesn't mean.
And now Joe Buttons runs a podcast.
That just means you couldn't beat the best battle.
If Cassidy ran a podcast, I'd watch it too.
Guess what? The best battles that been in battle rap since day one still can't beat Goods and Arsenal. I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
Don't get mad at me.
The people that's been in battle rap since day one can't beat Goods.
Well, that's the whole point. You come into this thing because you're supposed to be something.
According to who? supposed to be according to who?
The whole reason of coming down, you know that there's a tier in this. The whole reason of coming down from your platinum albums and being already considered one of the great ones
is to prove that you can do that. It's to prove that
and you're proving that you can't at that level.
He beat Disaster. You was a Disaster fan.
I'm still a Disaster fan. I'm still a Disaster fan. I'm still a Disaster fan.
All right. Now cut it out, man. Cut that out. You gotta cut it out at some point. At some point, you gotta cut it out.
Check it out. Can Cassidy beat Big K? Exactly. It's exactly.
That's the same thing we're about to see with the Hitman and Cat. That's what I'm saying. That's my whole point. There's other battlers besides Goods and Arsenal. The fact that I give Smack credit for booking those battles, or whoever booked those two battles. You know,
that was Smack.
Because the fact that you couldn't beat the best battle rappers of all time, it really just says, well, you know, they're the best at what they do. You couldn't just come from the recording booth and just jump on stage and beat the best battle rappers of all time.
All right. Do that. So this is the end all and be all. Are you excited to see that on April 3rd?
I am, to be honest with you.
All right.
To be perfectly honest with you, I am excited.
All right.
It gives him an opportunity to redeem himself. It gives Hitman an opportunity to add on to his legacy.
Who did we talk about?
What may happen, and that for that reason, I think it's interesting.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. We agree, disagree. Who was Murder Mook supposed to be battling next? What was the big maybe that came out in the last talks on the champion joint? What was that?
I think Mook and Arsenal needs to happen.
I think that needs to happen, man. Like these are the things I'm talking about.
At some point, I think Goods somehow that needs to either the winner of that, or maybe even Goods and Surf. Although Surf is coming off a loss, I think maybe even the Goods and Surf needs to happen.
I think it's well agreed that Surf didn't even try though. That's why he left, because he said he didn't even have the care for it, and it was obvious. He stopped writing third rounds, all types of weird stuff. Like, I'd like to see that Surf versus King Los. I think that may actually revitalize Surf into writing again.
Surf and King Los, I would definitely enjoy seeing.
Yikes, that would be dumb.
Enjoy seeing it. And King Los is another one. He don't pop out. He doesn't really pop out too often. So yeah, I would definitely enjoy seeing that one.
Let me ask you this. Did you happen to catch? Listen, y'all go to our Patreon. You know we got it there. I got as much as I could. Almost dang near forgot about this battle. Averb versus Tay Rock.
I haven't seen that one, bro.
Man, so I put up the last time that it was probably the people. The you know who lost that battle was the people watching, and I'm not the only one. When you look at the actual battle going on and you see, because you know it's on the what is that, the caffeine, and people get to type and all this stuff. Everybody else is saying the exact same thing, like, wow, what is going on? What's happening? What am I watching? You get to realize that the person who lost, the people who lost that battle was us. But I wish you got a chance to see it. If you ever get a chance to go see it, we can talk about that, man. I got it up on the Patreon. So if you absolutely need to find that link, you can actually just go to our Patreon. I'll send it to you, bro.
Okay.
But yeah. So that's. I think we talked about what we need to talk about. What's the anticipation for the Cassidy versus Hitman? And am I in the minority? Am I in the minority here? Y'all let us know. Write it right down there. Who heard this and said, "Oh man, I have to show up"? No doubt RBE is gonna get their money. No doubt Cassidy still draws because he has a name. I don't think that he could have got another chance with URL. Is why he had to go to RBE. No, you're muted. Go ahead. Hello?
Yeah, no, I would agree with you there. Yeah, Smack probably not giving him no big check no more.
Yeah, well that
You prove yourself.
right, that was unfortunate. That was underwhelming. he hands you a check like that and tell you was.
And what's his name? ARP is a businessman himself, and I'm quite sure if he didn't think he could recoup the money, he's probably not paying Cassidy no big bag either.
Yeah. Well, that's it, people. What do y'all think? You guys gotta let me know. Am I in the minority? Is D-Boy Slim in the minority? Or who's excited to see this? We're gonna have it anyway. We're gonna put it up on Patreon. You know how we do. Go support, but also subscribe. Click that bell. We're gonna be coming with a lot of new crazy stuff this year. Your boy D-Boy Slim doesn't know it, but he's actually the new showrunner right now. Dudes has so many great ideas. I wanted to let you know, D-Boy, you the showrunner, man. You're the executive producer. I'm handing it over to you because you deserve it. Because your wealth of knowledge is unmatched by anybody I've seen on YouTube. From Vada to people who just do reviews to anybody. And I wanted to give you that congratulations live on the air. This is your show, man. You've earned it.
I appreciate it, bro. I just really wanted to make sure that I'm contributing my worth to our show. This is something that we started a few years ago, proudly, and I'm proud to see it grow, and looking forward to continuing to try to expand and grow the show and the brand. And it's something we started, me and you from the basement, from the ground up, man. From day one, it started as an idea, and to see it grow just like one of our children.
Yep.
See it grow and turn into something. It's been dope. It's been dope, bro. And I look forward to continuing to try to grow it. And like I said, I'm just really playing my part and making sure, there's a lot of times you can come up with innovative ideas and things like that, in ways to grow the show and grow the brand. And I'm just making sure that I play my part. Should be my way.
You've been doing it well, man. YouTube, get ready. Get ready. D-Boy has some crazy ideas. Get ready. We're going to throw some hints out there. If you freestyle, you may want to hit us up. If you freestyle, you may want to hit us up. If you blog, you may want to hit us up. This year is not going to be the same. Yeah, the Lost Art Form of freestyling. Some people doing it well. We're gonna do a show about that. I want to get back on them who's coming up, because thank goodness for YouTube, boy. You're not gonna hear them on the radio, but there's people coming up that have not lost the art, and we'll talk about it next week's show, bro. With that being said, this is Late Night Hip Hop Live. Bruce Lively.
D-Boy Slim.
Peace.
Yeah.